This is the story Shipwreck Charlie. Down in the description, you can find the link to the published version. And the illustrations in that published version will be different from the ones you'll be seeing now. I've selected randomly out of 4 different options of stories that I've written for my 4 daughters, Kiri, Olivia, Maddie, and Abby. So, without any further delay, here's a story, Shipwreck Charlie. Charlie was not just your average frog. And he wasn't always shipwrecked. Charlie had the opportunity to travel one of the most luxurious cruise ships in the world. Things were great for a while, but one day the ship ran aground and sunk. Charlie woke up on an island. At first, Charlie was sad, but then he thought, "This ain't so bad. I'm on my own private island." But Charlie wasn't alone. Charlie had to make a run for it. He felt safe once he was in a bush with thick thorns that kept the giant bird from getting to him. Charlie backed into the thick bush deeper and deeper until something bumped him from behind. This is when he met another island dweller. "Hi, I'm Lee." Charlie spun around and was face to face with an island lizard. Lee didn't look much different from Charlie, but he was taller. His mouth seemed bigger, and he had a tail. Charlie was frightened. He cried out, "Are you going to try to eat me?" Lee the lizard laughed as he replied, "No, ho, ho. Lizards don't eat frogs. You're too big. But I will show you what we can eat." Lee led Charlie to a big pile of poo. Charlie was disgusted. "You eat poo?" "No, I eat flies. And the more I eat, the more there are. I don't know how, but eat all you want, and yet we'll never run out." Charlie was amazed by how many flies there were. A few weeks went by when Charlie found a boat that had washed ashore. Charlie jumped in and thought, "This is my way off the island and back to the bigger boat." His excitement ended when he noticed that the boat had a hole in it. Charlie cried, "I'll never get off this island." Lee showed up and cried back, "Charlie, you're a F.R.O.G. Charlie looked back at Lee with confusion. Lee asked, "You do know what that means, don't you, Charlie? F.R.O.G.? Charlie, his face told Lee he didn't know. Lee explained, "F.R.O.G. Fully rely on God." Charlie, "You got everything you need right here. Besides, you know frogs can swim." The next day, Lee found Charlie stripped down to his swimsuit, sitting near the water's edge under the shade of a palm tree. "What are you doing, Charlie?" Lee asked. "I'm praying." "Why don't you have any clothes on?" Lee asked. Charlie answered, "I don't need any. I am an F.R.O.G. Besides, I'm going swimming." Lee was concerned. "Are you going to swim off the island, Charlie?" Charlie said, "Yep." "You're leaving!" Lee cried. Charlie smiled and answered, "No, I'll swim back. I got all I need right here." Lee questioned, "Everything?" Charlie answered, "Yes, even a friend." Lee smiled, and to this day, they are living out the rest of their lives together on that island with plenty of flies that God provides.